Hey everyone, welcome back to J plus K Retro Gaming Channel. This week's episode, I'm going to be playing Ninja Gaiden on the NES. I'm going to be putting this classic favorite to the 5-minute challenge.
Unseen, unheard, and unnoticed. Mission accomplished. The final battle begins. Ninja Gaiden for Nintendo from Tecmo.
This action, side-scrolling platformer is brought to us by the company Tecmo, which you guys may know from its widely popular game back in the day, Tecmo Bowl, which I'm looking forward to reviewing on this channel in the future. So before Ninja Gaiden was released in North America in 1989, it was released 1 year before 1988 in Japan under the name Ryu Kenden. And even later than us, in 1991 in the UK, it was released under the name Shadow Warriors. So we as the gamer are playing as the hero, disgruntled ninja, Ryu Hayabusa. Basically the whole plot of the video game is he's journeying to America to avenge his murdered father. Yes, of course, it's that never tiresome old storyline where we avenge a family member. Who gets tired of that? But I think I'm gonna need a sword to complete this mission. Time to play Ninja Gaiden. So there you have it, that was Ninja Gaiden on the NES, and yes, it does pass the 5-minute challenge. This game is super fun. I'm definitely going to play it in the future. I'm also going to check out its sequels, so there's a 2 and a 3. Probably make a video of those in the future, so definitely passes the 5-minute challenge. Let's get on to the ratings. So audio and music, I'm going to give Ninja Gaiden 9 out of 10. Very high, but the soundtrack, it was super awesome. Not only the soundtrack during the game, but during the cutscenes where they show a little bit of like an anime storyline. Very cool music there as well. And also the sound effects, the hacking and slashing, the jumping, the dying, the grunting, all of that, super awesome, 9 out of 10. So next up, I'm gonna give the graphics and video 7 out of 10. So the game was a little bit washed out, the colors were a little bit faded, kind of in and out at times, but I really love the detail of the figures. So the ninjas, the enemies, all of those were pretty detailed, especially for an 8-bit system. The backgrounds were pretty cool as well. It kind of reminded me of the old TMNT game, the old TMNT arcade game. So it fared pretty well on the video. So now on to the most important, gameplay. I'm going to give Ninja Gaiden 8 out of 10 for gameplay. Again, as I stated earlier, it's a super fun game and actually is not too tough as well. During the short amount of time on the gameplay, as you saw, I did make it to the first boss, so that was pretty cool. Sometimes they can make these games too tough, so it's not that enjoyable, but this one really hits a sweet spot for difficulty. And the controls were really responsive. I was actually really surprised how well the game played. So anytime I wanted to jump or attack, the little Ryu actually responded accordingly, which is good because there are some situations that required a lot of timing with the jumping, wall jumping or avoiding enemies shooting stars or knives at you. So it's really responsive, which made the gameplay really enjoyable. One complaint though is sometimes I stuck to the walls when I didn't want to. So I'd be walking, not even jumping, and then just all of a sudden stick to a wall. So that was kind of annoying. And sometimes when I did want a wall jump, I'd have to go back and forth several more times than I wanted to because it wouldn't go up the wall. It would just stay at the same level. So that was another minor problem. But all in all, great gameplay. And as I stated before, the cutscenes were really awesome. They had the story and the dialogue and the way it was shot and presented. It was kind of like an anime story. For those of you who watch anime, this was really cool as well. So pretty high marks across the board for Ninja Gaiden. So as you expect, I'm going to give this game 8.5 Marios out of 10. So thank you all for watching. Thanks to all our subscribers for all your support, and hope to see you next week on the next 5-minute gameplay challenge. Bye.